nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley.
Čauko.
On a clear day, you can see the outlines of done time.
Ahoj, moja sladká kokosová palačinka. Čauko, asasin. Čau, 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 čau.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in
A
you?
Geralt.
Perhaps he'll tell you
A
himself.
Shiro. No.
Let's get ready. Detlef will be here any moment now.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Aby som si dala pomocinky na slona. Ja by som si v tejto chvíli dala asi čokoľvek. Keď sme mali iba výfonku. Detlef is here. Hello, Damon.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either
A ten Detlef teraz. Prečo smrdíš ako Geralt? Prečo smrdíš ako Geralt? Ren? A teraz... No?
me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
The ribbon?
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this sooner or later. She will pay!
Detlef...
You never should have meddled with her.
Good job, zachránila si ju náhodou. Nejdu, Rengas! Tak nejdu. Geralt! Rob niečo. Zabite ho! Ty si debil. V takéto chvíli nemôžeš váhať proste.
Let's dance.
Just the nuts. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence!
Nerobí ľahký oheň dá.
Any gods, start praying now.
No jaký range?
Nice place.
Isn't it?
Is it, though? A ruin like... perhaps...
Let's get the ribbon.
Just the last. You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence! acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Ja sa snažím pochopiť, v ktorých okamžikoch mu máš dávať damage a ako sa vyhnúť tým netopierým blbostiam, lebo oni ti odoberajú proste po polke života.
Nice.
Isn't.
Is perhaps.
Let's get...
Už som hovorila, že tá hra má strašne divné ukladanie. Tak spakálne žitie. No,
I
tak
want
to
just
nebolo,
this.
ale...
You tricked me, both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Your head from my saddle.
Keby si zostal v tejto forme, aj ťa zabijem. Ale...
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Môžem ho trafiť kušou vo vzduchu? Asi hej, ale to...
I want you just like this. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence. Any gods, start praying now.
Prečítala som si to. ma tam dal strašne do rohu.
I want you just for that. You tricked me. Both of you.
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence.
Oddychujem. Alebo ja budem dýchať. Trasem úplne. Ja mám úplne studené nohy.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Len mu daj poriadne hajzlovi.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The
That's not-
caftan is sewn
Is that
of
a
the best
cockroach?
fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Chudák Geralt musí byť úplne vyčerpaný. Chudák Geralt, ten musí byť úplne vyčerpaný. Chudák Geralt, ten musí byť úplne vyčerpaný. Geralt, nie ja. Ja čo tu trpím 9 hodín, podotýkam 10 hodín už. Tak Geralt je ten chudák, ktorý trpí teraz.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions.
Chudák
Yet
Geralt.
he's to attend just such an
Bež
event
do
shortly.
piče, Felix.
I expect that's the source of his prickliness.
Prd sa do piči a nevychádzaj odtiaľ.
So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion.
Keď do piči napíšeš chudák Geralt a nie chudák Monča, ktorá tu trpí už 2 hodiny na skurvenom mugrskom bosovi.
derived
Tak
through
sa
exercising
nedív, že
pure
ti ľudia
logic.
chcú mlátiť.
Sienna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely
Za
there'd have
celú
been.
dobu sa ma tu potkan snaží vynervovať. Za celú dobu sa tu Širo snaží ma vynervovať. Dojdeš ty, Folex, a napíšeš pár viet, A už môj adrenalín je tam v strope na kde. Za celých tých pár hodín, čo tu je potkán. A čo tu je za celú tých 10 hodín širo. A nie jeden ma tak nevynervoval. Dala som si cukrík a mala som v piči. Dojdeš ty, že chudák Geralt a už ani ten cukrík mi nepomáha.
One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Sienna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Detlef. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony
Preto
with
som
the
si radšej dala cukrík a držala som hubu. Chápeš? Lebo si mi pomohol. Hej, to mám pochopiť, ale pomohol si. Širo, ten sa snažil počítať smrti a potom mu došlo, že nevie počítať do 10.
It is due. Or if you will first destroy it,
Môžem
crawling
stlačiť
about the
silnejšie si
city's
okolo krku, tak
underbelly.
si stlačím.
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Možno, že on prestal baviť počítať.
A fine slogan.
Pohode. Čak podisujeme sa navzájom, dobro, môže byť.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it.
Ten úplne, oh my god, ten Regasov pohľad bol za všetko. Viete, koho mi to pripomenulo? Viete, koho mi to pripomenulo? Yeah. Presne. Presne. Toto mi to pripomenulo. Presne. Presne. Toto mi to pripomenulo. Úplný regas. Úplný. Dajte mi tam znovu stenku
How'd you
jeho.
get those letters?
Beckers
Dajte mi tam
brought
znovu
them.
jeho stenku. Bože, pitcher.
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just for...
Úplne. Úplne. Trošku máte posunutý obraz, to nevadí. Úplne. Úplná podoba. Aha. Môžeš? Úplne. No? Nevidíte tú podobu? To je jedno. Vy nechápete nič. Vy ste chlapi, som zabudla. Dobra.
Sure you didn't get a fifth?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Don't touch me.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere. You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Witcher has perfect truth, not a witcher.
My God's fear.
Damn.
Grey-haired, happy nobber.
You are one damn squib.
Double kill.
All right,
Oh,
I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned...
Ale skoronému večeru by som dnes jedla iba jednu bifanku. Ja by som bola rada, aby mi večer robil láskavosť. A už to konečne dokončil, lebo ja potrebujem ísť jesť.
Black and Rue de Garde.
Ďakujem za pochopenie.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Som nevedela, že máš pupek. Dobrý kvádr máš potom potkan. No však vlastne máš, no.
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them
Kedy
yourself.
som pri večerovi mala stíhať si urobiť jesť, mi povedz. Kebyže mne to jedine trvá cez 15 minút, tak ma tu Shiro zjebe ešte viacej.
Thanks.
Nie je jedno,
We'll wait.
koľko je hodín, ja
Nice of you
proste
to let
budem
us.
jesť. No potom budem jesť zase až od 2:00 na obed.
My dears, I have a matter to
No,
address
tak to
before
máš,
I
to si
start
mohol
for
ísť
soup.
celú dobu a mať pritom
These
zapnutý
two
stream,
gentlemen
ale
have
dobre.
some questions of you.
Alebo
Pay
vieš,
attention.
radšej nie.
Answer
Radšej
in
si
brief.
mal ísť.
For if you draw it out, your soup will go
A ja
cold.
na to.
And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know
Pri
this.
tej scénke so Sianou si mal ísť.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romaine?
Ale
Why should I
kokiny
squeal?
tu riešite, pičo.
We're all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romaine. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romaine. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. Freshie, he got one. But he can't tell you.
Pretože ja keby si ma nepoznala, nevedel, že ja keď vstanem, tak nejem hneď.
Here.
A to máš jedno. Aj keby sa najem o tej 2:00 na obed, už je 2 ráno za chvíľu. Múdra hlava.
I still have
Bože.
mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let
Oj,
no one else
piču,
see
daj mi
it.
ho.
That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Mami ma nervy, lebo je hladná. Už hej.
Damn it.
Sťažujte sa
What is
po
it?
Lexovi, on to
Another name,
odštartoval.
truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
A ty
Judging
sa s
by
ňou
this,
vyspal, Geralt,
Detloff
lebo to
was
poradil
literally
Shiro.
supposed to tear her
Good
heart
idea.
out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? from an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Dettlaff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going
Wiesz,
off to
że
get
veľmi
drunk
rada by
because you
som
hate
dala.
Siana.
I've never been fond of
Wiesz,
categorical
jak veľmi by
statements of
som
that
dala.
kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the
V
cemetery.
podstate aj môžem. A viem si na to získať aj partnera. Alebo najlepšiu partnerku. Spoločníka na stream. Geralt, nice ass.
My belly's rotting.
In the
Nezaujímaš ma vôbec.
Need prompt.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me
I
for...
know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
How should I know? Might really be the curse of the Black Sun. Word is, cursed princesses often kill their own families.
I see I misjudged you. You understand nothing. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But you very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me. I thought you might come in handy one day. Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument. She's right to, you know.
Enjoy hurting people? That it? Sorry, but won't give you the satisfaction. The Witcher mutations, you know. It's hard to draw my blood.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Have a nice life, Sienna.
A ty si s ňou chcel spať, Shira. Oh my god. To sú úplne toxic issues, toto. Mala som to nechať tak.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too.
BGN typot 10 eur for coffee on this
Damien.
stream marathon.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready
Thank
for the ceremony?
you. I'm sorry, I will do much happier. I'm happy. But
All right, we can start.
I'm hungry
Very well.
and exhausted
But you must
and
behave.
everything. So I'm like,
Less like a hired
thank
thug,
you.
and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, Your Enlightened Highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our
Thank
next
you.
point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Yes, very.
Not my
Heard
problem.
a lot of good things about that appellation.
Not my
Thanks
problem
again.
anymore. Fuck you,
Cheers.
Sienna. Fuck you, Anna.
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister.
Tak
Thus
se
my
píča,
heart
no. Co ti
bleeds
mám
for her.
povedať?
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the
I
murders
don't care.
which recently
It's
ravaged our
divorce
fair city of
ending.
Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Ja chcem proste, aby to už skončilo. Mne sa páči, má stále tú ruku za
The Witcher
chrbtom,
will
to
take
bude
part
nejak
in our
niečo znamenať.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Verí sestre, ktorú odvrhla, ktorá aj verí, že sa ňou bude chcieť pomstiť.
No matter the mitigating circumstances, whatever they may be, Sienna is a criminal and should be tried as such. And punished as such. Her guilt is clear.
Your words sadden me greatly, Witcher. But I cannot deny their logic. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
A zabije ju. Poď, zabij ju. Poď, daj mi ten worst ending.
I shall never forgive you.
Yes. Je to tam.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms
Mam
for
dar
her.
na tie worst endingy.
Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time.
Ani z toho
I've
nie
still
som
not come to
smutná,
terms with
teší
it.
ma to.
To be killed by
Teší
her
ma
own
to, že oba
sister.
zomreli.
How could it happen?
Pretože kvôli Anne som musela bojovať s tým skurveným detlafom. A kvôli Rene som musela bojovať s tým skurveným detlafom. Čiže ja som že oni obe zomreli ako detlaf. Úplne kľudňuje ma to.
No one suspected Sianna'd be merciless. Not Damien, not me. Least of all the Duchess.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
The White Wolf himself.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. beautiful, good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Siana to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her,
Fuck you.
because there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Siana's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace. I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Whatever you say about Siana, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise
Aj
to
Geralt je
stockpile
z
some
toho
roots for the
sklamaný.
future.
Mala by
Would you
mi
care
to
to
znova
accompany
dať
me?
povedať dieta.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Us twins?
Prečo to
No,
stále
I was thinking
nekončí?
Oh, how anything can look interesting.
To zvládneš, Geralt. Bože, ty si taká maska, Geralt. Joj. Geralt. Taká maska, že to není možné.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He is a vampire, after all. Regis! Damn it, where'd you go?
Raise your hand against the vampire!
I did what I had to do!
Renegade!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink. Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Don't really know yet. Might find the life of a hard-working vintner too tempting one day. Or maybe I'll just stick to the path, go on roaming, staring up at the
Ja som
stars
ťa
after
Richard
laying
žiadala,
my
aby si
bedroll at the
skončil.
roadside.
Ah, roadsides, bedrolls, and the sky above. I sense some poetry coming on, which of course brings to mind Dandelion. I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken, We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Da. Jak sa na nás pozrel. Už nechcem vidieť žiadnych upírov, prosím. Ďakujem. Nikdy v živote mám dosť. Nevydychujem. Nič. Chat. Ďakujem, že ste tu boli. A vytrpeli to všetko so mnou. A vidíme sa pri ďalšom streame. Čauko. Ak by ste chceli vedieť môj názor na Witchera, už nechcem vidieť nikdy žiadnych upírov, ďakujem. To je môj názor na Witchera. Dobrú noc.